What is up, everyone? Barricade here, and I'm bringing you guys my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 17. And I have to say, overall, this episode was actually pretty awesome. The one thing I really liked about it was simply that it did bring up the whole, the time span between Goku fighting with Beerus, and then eventually leading up to when he starts training on Whis' planet with Beerus, still sleeping and stuff like that. But overall, this episode was pretty funny. I liked the whole little thing between Hercule and Gohan, how he would transform into the Great Saiyaman, and they would like pretend to fight over Pan and stuff like that. And then, but overall, one thing I just want to say that where it starts off on this part of the episode is Chichi. She is freaking psycho, man. What is wrong with that woman? She always talked about how Goku is like lazy or whatever, and how he doesn't work, and then he gives her 100 million zenny in like the first episode, and then she just wasted it all apparently, and now she wants him to work again. And it's like, how do you waste 100 million zenny and then go on to say that he's lazy and stuff like that? I don't know, just something about Chi-Chi. She's fucking crazy, and honestly, she annoys the hell out of me. Um, but yeah, overall, this episode was pretty funny, and then like the part where Bulma and Krillin are going after the criminals and stuff like that, and then the whole funny part about Chi-Chi basically throwing out Gohan and Hercule and basically barricading herself in with Videl. And I like the whole little conversation they had with Videl, how Videl basically said, I was a martial artist too, and I'm just gonna raise her, how I see fit. It's not gonna say, oh, she's gonna be this or she's gonna be that. I'm basically just gonna raise her, and she's gonna just be whatever she wants to be. And I really like that because that shows that Videl isn't a crazy psycho. Like, even like the thing that kind of annoys me about Bulma and Chi-Chi is they go on and talk about how bad Goku and Vegeta are, and it's like, hello? Do you not see how much they've sacrificed to protect the world? And yet you're just over here getting mad that they want to train to once again protect the world? Like, I don't know. This is the only thing that annoys me about Bulma and Chi-Chi is they go on and talk about how Saiyans are lazy, Saiyans are useless, yada yada. They're bad parents, grandparents, whatever. But it's like they're training because, yeah, yes, they do it for themselves to get stronger, but they also do it because it helps them protect their planet. And right now, there's a huge major threat with Beerus, and the only way they can stand up to him is by training. But yet, they only see it as them being lazy or whatever. And then the funny thing about that part too, anyways, back to us saying about that part, when she mentions that Vegeta's been gone for like over 6 months, and Goku goes crazy and like busts through the wall. He's like, "What?" He just like busts through the wall. Like, honestly, the thing I like about this series so far is it's freaking hilarious. There's a lot of funny scenes in this show so far, and I really, really cannot wait to see what they do and how they sound for the English version. Like, when they have the English dub by Funimation. I really cannot wait to see how they do those certain scenes. Like, I honestly want to know how Goku's gonna sound when he busts through that wall screaming his head off in the English version. Like, that's just gonna sound so freaking hilarious. And then obviously later on in the episode, Goku's bugging Bulma like crazy. Is Whis back? Is Whis back? Is Whis back? And now he's just chasing her and everything. And then he even catches her like coming out of the shower, and she gets pissed off and freaking punches the shit out of him. And then she gives him the phone to wait for her call. And honestly, I thought it looked kind of funny seeing Goku looking at a smartphone, just sitting there waiting for her to call him, and he's just sitting there looking at the phone all crazy. And it just looked really weird seeing Goku looking at a smartphone. That's all I just want to say. And then she finally gets the call and talks to Wiz, and then he starts bugging Wiz all crazy while they're eating, and he just won't leave him alone. He's actually starting to piss off Wiz, and then Chi-Chi comes out of nowhere, freaking pissed off yet again. And once again, I just have to say, Chi-Chi, you are freaking stupid. I'm sorry, but Chi-Chi is so annoying. I don't understand how she can sit there and get mad at Goku and basically tell him that he's not allowed to train and protect the world when she knows that he fought the god of destruction and he said he's gonna come back, and she knows that Goku is no match for him. But yet she's over here saying, you gotta be a good grandpa for Pan. How else he's gonna be a good grandpa for her if Beerus comes back and he's no match for him and Beerus blows up the world? Like, I don't understand her logic. She's so freaking stupid. And then eventually Goku breaks out of her hold and then leaves with Whis to go train with them on their planet and everything. But the thing that I have to say though that is kind of funny about Goku when it comes to Chi-Chi and even Bulma is they smack him, they hit him, they how Chi-Chi had him in like that crazy arm lock or whatever. But honestly, I think in the end Goku just kind of humors them. Like yeah, it hurts him or whatever, but I think he really just humors them. Like he's just kind of like, okay, okay, like he's just kind of joking. Because the second he saw that Whis was taking off, he's just like, oh, get off me, like nothing. Like he didn't even have to try. He's like, get off me, bye. And then when it comes to stuff like that, I think he really just humors them. Like I really think he does. He's not even getting hurt by their punches or their arm locks or nothing. It's just for funny scenes of the series. And in the end, the second he gets serious, he's like, get off me, chick. I need to go train. But overall, this episode was pretty freaking funny. I liked it, and I like how it's leading up to Resurrection F, because in the preview for the next episode, we see the soldiers that are featured in Resurrection F. So it's pretty much leading to that and how they're probably going to show how they became Super Saiyan God Super Saiyans and then leading up to Resurrection F. And I actually really hope that this version of the fight is even better than the movie, because the movie version of Goku and Beerus fighting was really good, but the Dragon Ball Super version was even better. So I really hope that they explain more about Frieza's power up and maybe explain how he's able to fight a god and yada yada, and pretty much give them more of an idea of how strong Frieza really was. Because all that we really got from the movie was that he was strong enough to fight Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, but we don't really see any type of feats or anything, or like how strong he really is. But obviously he is super strong, because I believe Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan is stronger than Super Saiyan God, and yet he's matching Goku. So wouldn't that mean he's kind of like on par with Beerus at this point? Because Beerus basically said he went 100% against Super Saiyan God Goku, and yet Goku in a more powerful form had trouble with Frieza. So I really hope they go about explaining that in more depth and how strong Frieza really is. But anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, please definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think about Dragon Ball Super so far. Do you guys like the series? I personally do, and I really love how we're fighting, getting the gaps between Resurrection F, and most likely going to see what happens after Resurrection F once that saga's over. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and take it easy. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see my most recent Gears of War video, hit that link on the left. If you want to see my most recent Dragon Ball video, hit that link on the right. Thanks for watching, guys.